Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I did this Gelish set. This isn't necessarily going to be a tutorial because I am still learning and this is my first time ever trying it out on a client. So shout outs to Diamond for letting me practice on her. But right now I'm going in with a fine sanding band and I'm removing the shine off of the natural nail bed so we won't get any lifting. Pretty much the whole prepping process is the same as if I was doing acrylic, so there's nothing different from how I would do it if I was doing a acrylic full set. Speed on my drill is also set between a 5 and 7, and I am using a fine sanding band. So when doing this process, especially when working with your client's natural nail plate, you don't want to apply too much pressure when doing this process. Alright, so once I got done with that, I actually went in and dusted off the excess dust, but I can't seem to find that clip. But right now I'm going in with that fine sanding band. I'm removing the shine off of the tips so that way our tips could adhere to the natural nail bed. And I ended up switching out the bit when it came down to the smaller tips just because the sanding band didn't fit in between the smaller tips. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my dehydrator and primer right after. Once that's done, I'm going to go in with my builder gel and I'm going to cure that under the lamp for 60 seconds. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with that same builder gel and I'm going to place it just where I buffed the tip out with my sanding band. And I'm not applying too much of the product because I don't want it to seep underneath the nail or around it. So I didn't apply too much. And then now I'm going to place my nail onto the tip. This was kind of tricky because on the left side, it was like lifting up a little bit, so it was kind of hard to get it to stick, and I don't know why I was having such a hard time. But I'm also using this LED lamp that I got from Acrylic, which is convenient because I don't have to like place it underneath my lamp, which is going to make it even more harder. I know I have one from Kiara Sky as well, but the plug isn't as long, which I probably would have used. So I just decided to use this lamp instead. Alright, so as you can see here, some of the gel ended up getting underneath the skin, I want to say, which I don't like. So that's something I really want to work on as far as like getting it as perfect as possible. I don't like having to see like the gel underneath the tip, but I'm still learning, guys. I just need to find a way. I don't know if I apply too much gel or what, but for the pointer finger and the pinky, they turned out how I would want for them to, but the rest were showing underneath the nail, which I don't like. All right, so now I'm going to go in and cure my client's hand under the lint for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to go in and cut the tips down. You don't have to, but my client wanted a shorter look. I ended up using a tip cutter instead of scissors. And I actually missed this part. I don't know why I can't find it, but I'm going to go in and pretty much just reshape the tip to my liking. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my fine carbide bit to remove any gel that might have gotten onto the skin. And my speed for this step is between a 7 and a 10. The lower the better. You just want to be as safe as possible when doing this process, especially working around the cuticle area. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my buffer to remove the shine off the nail. So when it comes down to applying our gel and nail art, our gel isn't running all over the place. Alright, so sorry in advance for the quality in this clip. I was out of focus, but I'm going to apply 2 thin coats of this color, which I'll leave down in the description box. I forgot the name of it. And I'm pretty much just going to apply this base for my French. So now for this part, I'm pretty much just creating all different type of designs on each nail. So there's not too much to explain with this process, but I'm pretty much just going to create my outline and then fill it in with a thicker brush and then curing that under the lamp. Alright, so once I'm done curing my designs under the lamp for 60 seconds, I'm going to go in with my Kiara Sky Not Wipe Top Coat. And a little goes a long way. You don't have to apply too much. And then towards the end, if I did apply too much, some of the gel is going to roll over to the side, which I want to catch before I cure the hand under the lamp, so that way I'm not losing my shape. Once that's done, I'm going to go in with some cuticle oil, and that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and learning with me. I still have a lot of learning to do, so I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells on so you guys can get notified whenever I upload, and I'll see you in the next one.